All hail Smizmar.
I just want to say another thank you to Hertz for that incredibly generous donation.
5.
Yes.
That's absolutely incredible.
That is very
Dank, it's still dank.
Absolute
Cool.
legend.
So the three of you can. Do the three of you want to move anywhere? Because you basically have this map as a free move before anything else happens.
Okay. Is it my turn first?
It is your turn first. It goes. We don't know where this Smizmar is going.
Okay. I would probably, seeing as I'm in range and I have line of sight and I'm a bit away and I can perfect place. There's good lighting for my book actually, so I can write. I'd probably stay where I am.
Cool. Just waiting for the dice to. There we go. Cool. What's his dex modifier? What about you guys, Ishtuak and Darius? What do you guys do?
I've already moved.
Cool.
Sorry, I was trying to fix my character sheet. It was being
That's
a
good.
pain. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm probably just gonna hang out right here. Here.
My dice rolls are taking forever. Cool.
Yeah.
Was it a
Here-ish.
5? Was it a 5 for
For initiative,
Yeah,
yes.
for
So
Sure, I think.
Finbar got a 15. Sorry,
Yep.
Finbar got a 19. Darius got a 15. We got a 5. So we got.
It's time to look at my spells again, chat.
We've got Ishtuak. So Finbar, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm quickly going to look at my spells.
This thing turns around and it heard Ishtuak. Ishtuak like accidentally kicked a pebble or something, and it just turned around, just going. "Roar."
Okay, I'm going to cast Heroism, my new spell, because I'm so heroic. A willing creature you touch is imbued with bravery. Until the spell ends, the creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of its turns. I will cast this upon Darius. Seeing as he's,
You need to touch him, I think. Is it? Do you need to touch
oh,
him?
I need to look
Well,
at range.
I would have had to have moved in my sorry, I would have moved in my turn. So
No, you've already. That was a free turn basically just for movement, because of the stealth. So this is where you are at the start of combat.
Okay, all right.
However, what's the
Oh,
range?
he's-
I don't have the range of it, so I'll assume it's a touch spell because I haven't written it down. It's my fault. So I will punish myself for not having written it down and just move
dare you.
over. I know how very dare. I'll move over to Ishtuak and place it upon him. I need to check my spellcasting ability modifier.
Heroism, range, touch, concentration up to 1 minute.
My spellcasting ability modifier is 5.
Cool. So you gain 5
So you
temporary
gain
hit
5
points.
temporary hit
Ishtuak.
points, Ishtuak.
Did you do anything else with your turn, Finbar?
I've moved, cast an action, I can move again. No, I'll stay where I am. I start writing.
Cool. So now we have Darius. It's your turn. This bugbear's just turned around and it's looking around for you, and you think it's pretty clocked. At least 2 of the 3 of you.
Cool. In which case, do I get a bonus for like ambushing this thing?
You would have had he not rolled so well on his perception. But you got the free.
Even though I'm not with the party that.
Yeah. Even
Well, I
though
mean, I
he's
guess
with one.
I guess he turns and looks around at all of us.
He turned and kind of clocked you as you were like nearly in the bit of cover you were going for.
Yeah. Okay.
So you managed,
That's fair. That's fine. That's
you
fine.
got the free move, but you didn't quite get it.
Okay.
Absolutely, it's your turn.
In which case, I'm going to cast my new spell, Hail of Thorns.
Ooh.
Which
Nice.
Next time you hit a creature with a range, is it a bonus action or is it? Yeah,
yes,
one
it is a bonus
action.
action.
Okay, should we read this out just for those listening back on the podcast? The next time you hit a
So,
creature.
Do you
the
wanna take
next
this?
time you. Oh, we all
Yep,
try
go
and
ahead.
read.
No, no.
I'll read it out.
Yeah, let Josh do it.
The
It's his spell.
Okay, it's a bonus action. It's a spell cast on self. Has a 1 minute duration. It's a bonus action, and the next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack before the spell ends, this spell creates a rain of thorns that sprouts out from your ranged weapon or ammunition. In addition to the normal effects of this attack, the target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet of it must take a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 1d10 piercing damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. And I've just rolled a 10 for piercing damage.
So, so first of all, roll. So I take it you're going to then shoot him.
Yep.
Cool. Roll your to hits.
I'm there, going to Ishtuak. How do you spell Ishtuak? Just penning down your name.
ISHTUAK.
Yep. And all the while, Darius is
going on.
fighting this Winter Sailor.
Oh,
Ooh, that one.
You used your inspiration, didn't you?
I did indeed.
Cool. So your arrow flies wide and it shatters against the wall of the cave, making it the bugbear's turn. And the bugbear roars, and it charges the nearest person, and it's going to take a swing at you, Darius. And it's quite nasty in melee. Actually, it's not going to take a swing. It's
going to hug you.
It's going to hug you. It's going to give you a big old kiss. It's going to throw. Actually, as it turns, it's
It's a
kind of.
hug bear.
You see,
It's a hug bear.
you see it picked. You see it's picked up a javelin made entirely of hugs, and it looses it at you. It throws it.
You're embraced with his hug.
Rip Darius, boys.
Does 23 hit your armor class?
Oh yes, yes it really does.
Cool. Literally, this is an easy fight for you guys. Just FYI, before anyone calls like broken.
It was a big roll. It was a big roll.
It's
A
a big
19
roll.
is a big roll.
Um,
It's just our luck, though, isn't it?
you take 4 damage.
Nice.
It's your turn, Ishtuak.
Ishtuak is gonna move here and
You've got some temp hit points, so go. So
yeah,
Go nuts.
go.
I'm gonna
nuts,
go
man.
nuts. I'm gonna run to here and slap him in the back. Yeah, with my
You're going to hug him back, aren't you?
I'm gonna hug him back. I'm going to give him a slight massage on his back. This is lightning damage. That doesn't make sense.
You could almost say you're going bareback.
Ooh.
Wow. Slash ban.
Right, yeah. Hit him in the back.
8 bludgeoning damage. Yeah. You hit him.
I think I do that again, right?
If
Did you
use
just
your-
unarmed hit him?
He's a monk, mate. He just punches things.
He's
Just one up him.
That's no. That's what I was like. I was like, that's 8 damage. That's ferocious.
Yeah, and
You can do it twice.
with the
if you wanna
24 though,
use-
right?
He's got a
So I
good
think I'm-
backhand.
It's
Is
only
it
a
then?
it's a 50. It's not. That was only in 4th edition. That being to the flank.
Oh, the
doesn't say
flanking?
anything
Oh, okay.
extra. Now it's just a rogue only thing, and
Sweet.
you've got ambushing and stuff. But no,
Oh, yeah.
you've
Rip
got-
flanking.
Yeah. Are you doing anything else? Are you using your bonus action for anything?
I'm gonna use my bonus action and slap him again.
Cool.
I'm not gonna use flurry of
Slap him
blows. But I
again.
will slap him again because I can. Yeah.
Cool. You hit him again. You're bang on his armor class.
Hello.
So how do you
Thank
slap
you.
him? How do you slap him silly? What do you do?
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna
The bitch
forcefully
slap.
grab his, because I just picture that I am behind him. I'm gonna grab his left arm, so I'm actually behind him, and then I'm actually gonna try to break his elbow with my other palm. So it's like I grab and put him in a hold, and then I slap I give him a tough, like a tiger palm to the back of his.
Which one
elbow
was that?
and try to
Was
snap
that
it.
the arm he threw with, or the arm he's holding his ship?
The other one. So he followed through with his. I'm picturing his right, so his left arm is exposed. I just go and grab that and
Cool.
do some old
Cool.
monk
Um,
stuff.
So
things.
he hasn't actually yet, because he picked up his javelin initially. He has now picked up his shield.
Okay.
So prepare for higher AC. It's your turn, Darius. At the top of the round, he's got his shield back.
It's
Is it not my go?
Finbar's turn.
Ah,
Am I-
Finbar. Yeah, sorry, it's Finbar first. I missed
Finbar
you.
exists.
I'm
No,
a
he-
person.
No, he
Notice
doesn't.
me, senpai. Let me look at my
Never.
spells. I will never look at you. I'm like Cassie to you, aren't I?
Yes.
No,
Inconvenience. Slightly arousing.
Cassie's pulling her weight and is actually beautiful.
Yeah, Cassie's chilling out by the exit. She's no one's actually looked at her, so.
Um,
no one cares.
Okay.
I like the fact we're going to come out, Cassie's going to be dead, and Finbar's going to be like,
Okay.
oh, I have to carry everything.
I am going to cast Vicious Mockery upon this. I unleash a string of insults laced with subtle enchantments at a creature you can see within range, which is 60 feet. If the target can hear you, they need not understand you, must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 damage and have disadvantage on its next attack roll before the end of its next turn.
Cool.
So,
You.
that
What's
is a
this vicious mockery?
cantrip. Let me just cast it so you can actually see it in chat. I say, you have you have no power here. No, I say, you are nothing compared to the Galgatron, you filthy beast.
What does a D4 seem like to you? Sorry, what is just a 4? A roll of a 4. I take it that's failed.
That is a fail, yes.
Failed. So he takes 2 psychic damage.
And he has disadvantage.
It's disadvantage. Cool. He's going to turn around and then he's going to wait for Darius' turn because Darius also exists.
Cool.
It's your turn, Darius.
Cool. Is Bellathorn still?
Yep. You haven't made an attack yet, so
Still cool. Oh
Yes.
yes, cool. It does actually say that, so you're right. So I will also loose another arrow.
cool. Roll me.
Hopefully slightly more successful.
Wow.
Cool.
That's a 26 with a 6 piercing damage. So
No,
that's
so he takes
16
6.
damage.
Yep. It'll be 16 damage. So he's down to 2 hit points. Ishtuak, can you make me a Dex saving throw, please?
Sure. Dex is saving.
Yeah.
Oh, I love you.
There's this
I
shower of
love you, man.
thorns, but you're all
No,
good.
well,
This thing
yeah.
doesn't-
Essentially, what happens is I've got a new type of arrow, and essentially it looks like a standard arrow, but I've wrapped it with
pissing
what
him
looks-
out.
Yeah, but it's basically essentially like a bundle of very very fine points that when fired they
Pencils.
sort of open up like a spider web, and they all lash out and hit.
Yeah.
Cool.
We've got a nat 1 from the bugbear. Do you want to murder it, Ishtuak?
Yeah.
Do you feel like murdering this
can I say
bugbear
I
today?
pin
my
him
friend?
to the wall, and then Ishrak just absolutely mullers him.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, you
And
pin
then-
him to the wall, and I just break his neck with a punch.
You-
And then I
Roll to hit
finish
first.
I
Roll
finish
to
my
hit first.
sentence with a flourish. Ah.
Roll.
I like how I'm
Roll your
like,
attack, Ishtuak.
"Tour," and Ishrak's like, bang! And you're like, yeah!
Yeah.
Are you gonna have an attack roll?
I'm actually writing down comics
There you go.
like comic slides.
Yeah. He is. You've just like elbow dropped the shit out of him. He's done. He's had a bad time. So that's combat ended.
Hooray!
What do you
Well played, chaps.
What do you guys do
Those,
Coup de grace it.
as this?
those are the baby go.
Galgatrons.
Those are
Galgatrons, right?
they no longer need tokens. It was just in case you got like someone died.
Oh, okay.
They were gonna get eaten because they've only got like 5 HP.
Oh, thank you for following, Fantasme.
Welcome.
Welcome.
to the adventure.
Interesting. What was he wearing?
He was wearing hide armor,
Oh, okay.
massive hide armor. It wouldn't fit you.
Furs.
Yeah, I guess I go and search the bodies.
Yeah. So there's a dead horse and a dead dog. Unless you're interested in rotten horse or dog parts.
Well,
There's a
slightly,
dead
but no.
Galgatron, which the 2 baby Galgatrons are like laying on it, and if a Galgatron could cry, it would be crying. And then there's this dead man. He's got 4 cursed longswords. You all pick them up. He
I like how there's 4. Like, is Cassie cursed as well?
mate.
Oh, thank you for following, Muffinmeister. Welcome to the adventure.
Welcome.
Muffin
Follow us.
Meister. Great
Yeah, what a
name.
name! What a name!
Do you know the Muffin Meister? And you find he's got some leather armor on him. He's got a dagger. He's got a sword, but it's been snapped clean in 2.
I'll take the dagger off him.
You take the dagger off him. School. You've got an additional dagger. Aside from that, the bugbear's got a massive club, and there's a javelin that kind of splintered a bit against the wall. Aside from that, there's not a huge amount of loot in here.
As
I go
yeah.
to the dead Galvatron, and sort of,
Galgatron with a
Galgat-
G. You
I
never
point
said-
it- I
just
point
said
this out.
Galvatron.
I point this out. I say, any notice of your supplies around here? Any? I look around.
No, there's no
No?
supply.
I,
Oh, you don't
I
worry.
look at you pointedly and say, yes, I lost my supply of dead horse and dead dog.
Well, it could be a Reginald.
So, it looks like a Reginald.
It does.
It's dead.
Is this Reginald?
It is not Reginald. It could be Reginald the Fifth.
It could,
Maybe-
yeah.
Maybe he
I was
made
just
his
looking
way
at
across
his.
the sea.
Yeah, I was just looking at his
Um,
markings. It does look like the fifth.
No. It's certainly not the Reginald that died out in the wastes.
Cool.
Not a waste man, is what I'm saying. Wow.
I want to essentially see if I can like comfort these.
You know what I'm gonna make you
Ladies.
roll. And we're
Yeah,
handling for days.
give me a second. I'm doing it right now.
Darius, Finbar mark inspiration, by the way.
Well, thank you.
For failing to do anything other than spout anything obvious other than write down what happened.
I gave someone temporary hit points, and then I cast disadvantage on his next roll.
You did great.
I did. Thank you.
That's an
Thank
eight.
you. That's the
They're not-
appreciation I
They're
need.
not budging. They're not budging. They're preacher. They're like in mourning. They're really sad. Is what I'm trying to get at here.
Cool. In which case I turn to the fellas and I say,
Do you want to roll me a perception as you turn to the fellows?
We're dead.
They're both all dead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, man.
yeah.
Oh, you can. I'm trying to
There you go.
trying to do a push to talk. But
That's
it's
okay.
It's backwards.
If I were to cup, do I use a
Yes, you can use a cup. I permit
Yes.
you.
Life coaching
do you wanna-
by
Roll me a perception. Darius.
8. I
You
can just
as
about
you look
make
as you
out.
look at Finbar,
God, he's handsome.
behind him you see Cassie, and you make eye contact with her, and then she just slumps. You know, in Indiana Jones, where he just slumps forward
Yep.
with the arrows in his back.
Yep.
Yeah. Cassie's just fallen on her face, and she's got a lot of arrows in her back.
I turn round.
Technically, like she should have AC like 28 just from the amount of stuff she's carrying.
Yeah, it's just.
This is true. Okay, she's fine. She's just murdered a load of whatever killed her.
Is she definitely dead on first
She's
inspection?
got like 6 arrows in her back. One's gone like through her.
Okay.
She's
Yeah,
just
I-
slumped to the floor. What do you guys do?
I immediately roar behind you and draw an arrow and sort of aim at the entrance.
I roll
Cool.
initiative.
So from where you are at the moment, you can only see like the opening of the T junction.
Yeah, no, I know.
I take cover here. And I look at her and then just like, whoops, step to one side behind the cave.
Sorry, what just happened? I was looking for a push to talk.
Cassie has been shot by loads of arrows and
Cassie
she's
is
dead.
dead.
Awesome.
By someone
Rip-
from shooting
Rip
at her.
Cassie.
She's
the best.
Rip Cassie.
I miss her so much.
I say, oh, all my things, and I have to carry them myself now. I mean, Cassie. Oh, Cassie.
Oh my love.
Oh, sweet, sweet love. You will be
Acknowledge.
acknowledged, I guess, in the annals.
It'll be recognized.
Yeah, I better recognize.
Okay, so yeah, we're kind of. I'm gonna get my back up against the wall, so
Okay. It suddenly gets a lot darker. You hear a slamming sound.
hello, I call out.
I think I realise what's just happened, and I am
What do you think's
immediately
just
going to. I'm going to run to the entranceway.
You reach the entranceway
You
and
receive
it's-
arrows.
You receive. You're dead. You get shot with 6 arrows. You and Cassie die in each other's arms.
So
No,
cute.
you see there is something pitch black and solid. There is no longer an entranceway. It's completely blocked.
Fuck. I make my way over to see if this looks like it's a trap.
It certainly looks like a trap, Darius. I mean, from the dead person and the no way out,
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
other old corpses, certainly one could deduce.
Yeah, no,
that
but
there's a-
I sort of mean like what sort of like is this like Is it one big boulder? Because if so, that would say like it takes an immense
What you want
amount
to
of
get close
strength.
to the thing? It's
Yeah.
not a boulder. It's flat. It's a sheet of metal.
Of metal.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Oh shit.
You've done so well.
I go over to Cassie's body, start picking up my effects.
Not without my effects.
Well, I go over to her. Is she definitely dead? Like, I pick up her head.
She is so dead.
Okay,
Like,
I
Narrow, like,
Does she
through-
not have like one last moment to like reminisce with him?
No, she got absolutely twatted.
I turn her over and shut her eyes, and I plant a kiss on her forehead, and then I take my things back from her and stand up and say, "Well then, that's a new chapter."
I misinterpreted and sort of was like, not now, as I feel like you're passionately kissing her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys are Istrak. What are you doing?
Where's her body? Is it right in the?
It's right next to where
right.
Darius is. It's like right in the in the T junction.
Thought so.
I'll go down there.
It's where
I'm gonna stay probably right where I am. Just kind of watch, because the entrance is over here. Correct?
Yeah, that's where the entrance is.
Yeah. I'm just
I'm
kind
going
of
the other
kindly.
way.
Yeah, the other way it's just dead solid rock.
And the arrows came from. Arrows came from down.
You don't know where the arrows came from because she just kind of fell. She like span as she fell.
But yeah,
Okay.
there's only
Yeah. I'm
one
gonna
way in.
gingerly follow people from behind.
So what do you guys do?
I say
What do we do? We're fucked.
I turn to the
You commit honourable seppuku.
I turn to the group and say, well, seems as if we're stuck in here. Any ways out?
I want to go over and examine the metal, just to see what would I be rolling.
What do you want to do with it? Do you want to see what kind of metal it is? Do you want to push against it?
I
Do you wanna
I
see
sort
how
of
much
want
you
to.
could sell it for?
I want to see if I can devise if there's any way of like reopening it as it being like
Roll me an investigation.
investigation. Okay.
I shout over, how sturdy does that look?
It's fucking
On an 18.
on an 18, like maybe if you got that bugbear, if you resurrected that bugbear, give it a good amount of welly, you could probably move it, but it would take a lot of strength to get that to move.
Yeah.
If you apply pressure to it, it feels like there's something pushing back from the other side.
Well, then I
Can I
resurrect.
roll
Does it
an
like-
Arcana?
It's a
Just to see
hugbear.
if this is
Cer-
magical.
certainly
It's
can.
like-
Certainly can. It's not magic.
16. No, cool.
You can't detect any magic.
I mean, I say, I have a thunder wave type spell that I could cast if it would do any good.
What's its stats, I ask?
Well, it would deal 2d8 damage.
No, I nod. I move out the way and round the corner, mind you,
I say,
for when this infinitely rebounds.
I
and kills
say,
us all.
yeah, I say, step back, Cassie. As I turn back, look at her.
Cassie.
what's the radius on the spell?
15 feet cube.
One.
And hey, I
Yeah,
drive. Good
So
to
yeah,
see you.
you're not gonna blast her corpse into oblivion, unfortunately, which would be really funny.
It would be
um,
funny in a very morbid way.
Slightly dark way.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you wanna cast that spell?
Yeah, I do have inspiration, so let's see if we can do anything here.
Well,
Um,
it's me taking the.
Yeah, you're
con
right. Yeah,
save.
you're right. It would do
Um,
8 damage. Need to do a con.
So,
con
a
for it.
Constitution saving throw. What's your spell save DC?
13, I believe.
Let's have a look at the
Yes.
difficulty for these unknown creatures. I'll tell you now. You need at least two of them to. You need two of them to fail. For good things to happen. Just so that this is all clarity, so it doesn't seem like I'm just fucking you over.
That's okay. I understand it would probably
You'd never
is
do that.
probably not going to work. It's just a.
It might do. Like it's basically.
I mean,
More like-
Finbar is safe in the knowledge that it's definitely going to work because nothing he ever does fails.
So it's a con saving throw, yeah.
We have spell save 13.
That's 2 successes.
Okay.
You see like a tiny amount of like light come from around the edges. Like it's only like the dying lights at the end of the day. You've you've probably got a couple of seconds to act. What do you do right now, Finbar? There's a tiny bit of light.
I run in and like kick it in, see if I
Cool.
get any more.
What, like double-footed jump kick? Just
Yeah,
bam.
see if I can
Cool. Roll
bust
me
it
an
open.
athletics.
I'm feeling
Roll me an
very.
I would. Can I assist with that?
No, there's not enough time.
Cool.
That is literally-
Athletics. I do.
Actually, yeah,
have-
I'm round the corner anyway. I
Yeah.
wouldn't have even seen the crack, really.
I've got
Fucking light
inspiration, so I'll take the 15.
Okay. You bust it open.
Yeah.
Wow.
Of course I do.
Roll me an initiative, guys.
Of course I do.
Oh fuck.
And
course.
welcome,
Shit,
Gristle
Hobbit.
Bristle and Relix. Good to see you, my friends. Let's roll initiative. Oh, I need to do this again because every time I go
14.
to press initiative, it disappoints me. 17. Hello, boys. Nice.
I feel like you just
So-
come out with aviators on, just
So
looking
it's
badass. as hell.
Ishtuak, Darius. What did Finbar get?
17.
So Ishtuak,
Ishtuak.
Finbar,
Darius.
goblins.
What? What was that?
I mean, Hugbears.
Hugblins.
Hugbears.
You can see them. You can see that they're goblins.
Do they take any
It's-
damage from like the smashed thunder wave? Like as everything explodes? out?
No, they don't. Simply because there was like an inch thick sheet of metal
Yeah, I know.
in the way.
Just
but
wondering.
they do seem a little bit dazed. They're very surprised that you managed to move this. Usually this works much better. You can see that in their eyes.
I
So
want to
what
say
was-
like
what
a
was the
cheesy
order?
one-liner at some point when I think of one.
What was the Ishtuak, Finbar, Darius, goblins.
What is So what's happened to the metal now? Is it just fallen over?
It's gone. You couldn't see it in the first place, but if you turned the corner, you'd see no metal.
Okay, it's over there.
It's your turn, Ishtuak.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna move. I'm actually, yeah. While I'm moving, I'm gonna move my 40. But while I'm moving, could I breathe my lightning?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can move and then do it and then move.
Do you want to?
So I was here.
So you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna move here, and then I'm gonna probably blast this guy
Have you thought of your one-liner yet, by the way?
if I can.
Yeah, I
Can't think.
oh, I don't know. I thought of a new one now. Don't know which one I like more.
Wait.
Yeah,
So,
that guy. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I cast Thunder Wave, I blast open the metal sheet of metal, the metal sheet, and it explodes, and I say, "No one kills my fishwife," and
One of them just looks back at you and just shouting at you in an unknown language. So roll me that. However you do that, Dragonborn spell, 'cause it's big Dragonborn abilities.
Yeah, you need to roll a save
Just
above
one.
11. If you don't, yeah,
What
this is
kind of
a
save
single
is that?
target. It's actually 5 foot, 30 feet range. It's a dex save.
You can
If
actually
you
hit
make
two
it-
of them with that because you can put it down.
Okay.
the middle of the
You'll
spell.
hit
Then I
two.
shall do.
Mm.
Dex save, yeah.
I'll get that guy too. Yep, dex save.
I agree with help me. Nice lightning.
Wow.
Nice.
So 1.
What was the difficulty?
Oh wait, yeah, no, it's not good. That's
Difficulty is 11.
Cool. So
If
they
they pass,
they've
they
passed,
take
both
half.
passed it. They've taken half damage. So what's the damage? It's 2d6, isn't it normally? So it'd be 1d6.
No, you should roll 2d6 and halve it because
Yeah.
We'll take a
yeah,
6.
Because
All right.
Yeah,
We'll take a
yeah,
6
there.
and a 1. Cool. Whose turn is it next? I believe it's
potentially mine.
it's Finbar's turn.
Okay.
Finbar, you've said a cheesy one-liner.
Well, that's all I need
What
to
do
do,
you
really.
do?
My work here is done, everyone.
Just walk back into the cave,
Is that-
sit down, and mourn the Galgatron.
I'm more upset about Galvatron's loss than Cassie's, in all truth. I will cast another vicious mockery. Can I count my one-liner as my vicious mockery?
Oh, absolutely.
Because it
Who do you cast?
better.
seems fitting. I will cast it upon. Was it these two which were hit?
Yeah, the two in the
I'll
center.
cast it upon this chap here.
Cool.
So he needs to
No.
take a certain amount of damage. I believe it's 1d4.
So wisdom. Is it a wisdom check?
Let me check. Yeah, a wisdom saving throw, DC 13. He's going to take 1d4 if he fails.
He's succeeded.
He succeeds.
Does
Is
he
that?
take any penalty for that?
I need to see if the effect still takes
If
place.
it's a cantrip, I'd imagine he
I
probably
imagine
would
it just fails, to be honest. Yeah.
take. Cool. So
yeah, it
we'll
just
go
fails.
to Darius and then.
I will move, however.
Yeah, cool. You move yourself. Darius,
I'll
it's your
move
turn.
backwards.
Finbar, open the door, run away.
Yep. I step
Let
backwards as I cast my
This
hellish
Shrek gets
rebuke.
shivved to death.
Yes. So, whose turn is it?
Darius.
Darius.
It's mine. I'm going to hit this one here with an arrow, but I will cast Hail of Thorns again.
Cool. So that'll be your second spell slot used.
Yeah, I realised that I've used both my spell slots due to
You can just keep an eye on those.
Being
I'll try
friendly
and
with.
remember them, but obviously I've got.
Do I still have
I've-
temp hit points?
You don't anymore. It's
No,
been
you
more
only lost a minute, so
Ah, pew pew.
Cool. Darius, roll your to hit. So you
Ah.
can do 1 additional damage if you hit.
Yay. Where's my... Oh, God.
1 day more.
Cool. Sorry.
How are we in chat? Are we having fun? Any comment to pass?
26 with 12 damage.
Cool. So we'll take 2 dexterity saving throws. What's
It'd be
difficulty?
3. It's got a 5-foot radius
Yeah, it'll be
around.
It'll be 2 because the one guy's just exploded. So it's the 2
Oh, has he?
side.
he's killed, is he?
He was on 1 hit point.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
The arrow alone killed him.
Yeah, okay. Oh, bugger.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
4.
complaining. So that's a 4, so that's a failure. So this guy takes 1 damage. And then... What was it, DC 13?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool, so this guy also takes 1 damage. And it's the goblin's turn. Have fun, Ishtuak. This reckoning is upon you. You just see as these guys regain their footing, you just get piled on. Like it's a slight incline that they're coming down at you, and like there's a pile of them. They're just flying at you. So if you just
Awesome.
take, what's your armor class?
15, I think. Let me check.
Fuck, that's not gonna hit anything. They all miss.
Yeah,
Like they
15.
all come past you. Actually, they actually fly past. Like they're all jumping at you, and they end up like there because they've just overshot so far. So it's top of the round. It's your turn, Finbar. These goblins have just jumped, tried to slash at Ishtuak, and just gone into the wall, into each other.
Oh dear.
One of them's black-eyed, the other. they've
I'm
just
going
had a bad time.
to unleash another string of insults against this guy here. Oh, thank you for following, Spike Moore. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. He needs to make a spell save, wisdom save,
Winston.
wisdom 13. As I say, you are nothing.
He's
but
rolled a nat 1 and explodes.
I don't even end
Which
up
one?
getting my.
Which one?
It was this guy here. Didn't even end up getting my cool one-liner off as he
Just give me the
explodes.
first half of it.
You are
And
not.
he's- And his brain just flies at the back of his head. Ishtuak, mark that you've got goblin brain on you.
Good.
That's the end of my turn. Making it Ishtuak's turn.
Yeah.
No, it's my turn.
Oh, sorry, Darius. Thank you for following, Sav, and welcome to the adventure, my friend.
Welcome, my lord.
Greetings, traveller.
37 viewers today. This is a really good night.
That's brilliant.
Welcome to the adventure, everybody.
Stay a while and listen.
Yes, to my insane frozen island that I came up with at 2 in the morning last night. Oops.
Whoopsie.
Cool. I'm going to loose another arrow. And will I? Will it work?
one day, Roll20 will meet you.
Roll
yeah,
20 does. Oh yeah.
That's an exploded goblin. I assume you're
Nice.
shooting at the nearest
Oh
one.
yes.
Cool, that's another goblin.
Oh god.
Slotted.
Darius is going off right now.
It's just... yeah, so that's one dead goblin, and it's your turn, Ishtuak.
Okie doke. Ish. To work. All right. Yeah, well, It looks like I'm gonna slap the crap out of this guy twice.
Nice.
Give me 2 attack rolls. Just watch you bludgeon a poor goblin to death.
My face when you think he's going to survive for 2 attacks.
He's dead.
You
He's dead off the first one.
didn't stand a chance.
They've got alright AC for like tiny little babbies. They've got AC
kinda-
15. They've just got like 7 HP. So
I
it's
grab
just
its
so-
head.
Yeah.
I grab its skull, kind of like if I was palming a basketball, and I turn it around, and then I just
Or it just
jam my palm into its nose.
just explodes.
It's
Its face is like headless. If you also mark that you've got goblin blood on your hand, you've got goblin blood on your rose. There's just goblin all over you. You've never seen a man make a man's head explode just by being rude to him, but if it was gonna happen, it would be Finbar doing it.
I mean, I'm talented. What can I say? What can I say?
So we're out of turn order. But wait, there's a cave troll. Let's just run into the.
Oh
no.
dear.
Yeah. You guys are out of combat. As far as you're aware, there's like one goblin is like twitching and then just lays dead.
Okay.
What do you chaps do?
I'm gonna go search their corpses. See what's on them.
Cool. Can you roll me a d6 times 10, please?
D1, D10d6, do you mean?
As
Or
I'm
just-
looting
yeah,
as well, do
D6, no, 1d6 times 10.
Okay, 1d6 60.
Cool. There's 60 copper pieces between the
Cool.
lot. If you look at them, obviously you deal with a lot of money because you're a bard, you get tipped and stuff. You've
Obviously.
never seen coins like this, but they're like the same rough size and shape, and you can tell they're copper. But you've never really seen coins like this before. They have a weird kind of runic pattern on them. Darius, what are you doing?
I note that.
I would have also been. Actually, no. I'm gonna make my way outside. Because I don't like being in here.
Cool.
My way outside, walking fast.
It's the middle of the night by this point. It's like pitch black. Can someone roll me a d10 for the weather? Finbar, you haven't rolled the weather yet today.
I'm notoriously good at it.
Notoriously good at summoning blizzards.
6 again.
Oh, the weather is calm, but it is night time, so it's probably about -5. You're having a bad time. Darius, you're immediately hit by a blast of cold.
I am
Are the
going back
Galgatrons
inside.
The Galgatrons are mourning their mother as far as last you checked.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back inside, and I'm going to sort of in fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back inside, and I'm going to take I'm gonna use my dagger to cut the bugbears.
That was okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Are you skipping
Armor
the
off.
bugbear? Oh, you're cutting the
I
armor.
I start cutting the ears off the goblins.
Cool.
Falmar ears.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. So Istrak, what are you doing?
I'm going to probably go over and try to calm the Galgatrons.
Okay.
I feel like they would be screechy. Probably inspect the metal, see what they if there was it was just a sheet that they put over.
You actually, it's like if you look outside the door, you can't actually see the sheet of metal anymore. You could have a hunt around for it if you want, but it is very nippy out there.
Okay. Yeah.
It's up to you though. Do you want to roll me a perception, see if you can see it at first glance?
If I could see it, yeah, with this perception, yeah, then. But I'm not gonna
Yeah,
go.
roll
home.
it for me. It's because it got blasted a fair distance. I'll tell you that much. You could probably assume, you heard the clang of a serious amount of force just from it being booted. Yeah, you can see it. It's probably about 10 meters away from the entrance, just laying on the ground. It just looks like a plain sheet of iron to you. It does.
Okay. Yeah, with that, I'm just gonna probably stay close. I'm still very. He doesn't quite trust these Galgatrons. I know there's nothing to not trust about them, but he
Cute
feels like
baby
they're
Galgatrons.
probably. Yeah, exactly. He just doesn't trust them. There could be because he just thinks that one weird screech that mom. It's just gonna call mom. So I mean, I don't know.
I mean,
stay close to the party.
Mum's right there. I think she's as present as she's gonna be for the rest of these
That's
kids.
true. That's true. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna
Oh.
probably just hang close.
So you've cut the armor off of this thing. Of this
I'm
bugbear.
just it's hide armor, isn't it?
It's
So
hide
essentially,
armor,
I'm going
yes.
to use it as sort of bedding
Cool.
to keep the Galgatrons warm. I will.
I skin their mother and drape them in its.
Oh yes.
That's how foot and mouth gets spread. I'm pretty sure. I read the news when I was 10. So yeah.
Cool. Thanks
you're
for watching,
getting that.
Furch, and following, in fact.
For me.
And watching.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
So how what are you guys gonna do for the night then? Are you gonna have watch? Are you gonna cook some food? Are you gonna?
Yeah, I guess...
Does anybody want chicken? Seems like we have enough.
Yeah, I'll have some food. Is there a fire you can make, perhaps, Darius?
Darius would probably make a fire, sort of away from. I'm gonna say it would be like where I'd move the horse and the dog out the way, and you see just like exactly where that dog was there. That's a good spot for a fire.
Yep.
I always say, perhaps we should bury, what's her name again? Carrie.
Cassie.
Cassie, yes. I mean, Cassie, yes. We should perhaps...
Carrie's in the other game.
That's what I
You
was
silly
talking about.
goose.
When I said you want chicken,
Carrie's the
I was
other person who
implying-
kept dying in another game.
I was implying Cassie.
I
There you go,
am.
There's your
yeah.
fire.
Yeah,
Cool.
I
I'm
kind of
just
pick up
clarify,
her
I'm not
body.
gonna help you.
I pick up her
I'm-
body and take her outside.
Cool. It's like bitterly cold out there.
I still do it. I mean,
You bury her.
I bury her. I say
Cool.
a few words.
Like you're just burying her in snow.
Yeah. I just...
6
Cool.
feet of snow.
Yeah, 6 feet of snow, basically.
Sweet. It's pretty easy. Just roll me a quick con save.
Okay. And I say...
You get frostbite and die.
I say, Cassie, you not the most beautiful or most clever or the most intelligent or the most talented or, well,
She made a better shield than a pack mule.
you were a good pack mule and
Just mark yourself 1 point of hypothermia for
Yeah.
me.
And a better
Well,
shield.
we just generalize it as 1 point of cold is how I've written it out.
okay.
It's not a big deal until it's 3, 6, 9, and 12 stacks are
Yeah.
the other times when stuff happens. So you're a bit nippy. Cool. So are you guys eating?
Yeah. Okay, and eat.
What
I'm
are you,
tired.
are you just eating rations? You all have rations?
Yeah,
I know you've
some
got
rations,
Explorer's
yeah.
package track. Cool. Everyone, mark that one of your rations is gone. So how do you
I've
guys?
got a mark.
Gonna make
two
rations.
Gone, actually.
I say, well, we've had a rather exciting adventure. I'm just finishing up writing my my notes in my book. I say, perhaps we should take a watch and rest.
I nod and say I think I'll take. Actually, no. I'm gonna say yeah. I think I'd say that I can. Well, as you volunteered, maybe you should take first watch.
Well, seeing as I did single-handedly defeat most of these creatures, perhaps it would be best. Oh, Furch, thank you for the donation, my friend. £2. Very generous, my
Thank
friend.
you very much.
Thank you.
Everyone is so
Being
generous.
very generous tonight.
It's-
Thank you very much. Which mean the hipster is strong with this campaign. How dare you?
Thank you. I'll take it.
I'll
Spinoza.
take it. Carry on, guys. I'll take the first watch.
Yes, I would volunteer taking the second watch as Ishturak did a lot of physical shit. Yeah, I'll just say he needs his rest.
We have a new follower. Your stream
I can
bores
keep
me.
going.
Follows us.
Nice.
Thank you.
Glad to hear it, my
Glad,
friend.
glad to be of service.
Yep.
So who's going first watch? And would you like to roll me a perception as the other guys hunker down and go to sleep?
I take last.
I will take the first watch and roll me a perception. There we go. Thank you once again, Furch. And welcome back, Robo Spinoza. Good to see you again, my friend. We're rolling a perception test. Let's see how.
Where are
To
you-
see if we all die viciously in the night.
I rolled a nat 20.
It's a nat 20.
You see through the
So
walls.
at one,
Which is
well, you say that. So at one point you're just kind of show me where you're on guard. Just plonk yourself down.
I guess I'd be kind of at the tunnel entrance, kind of looking out.
Cool. At one point you're just kind of you're looking around, and you go to lean on a bit of rock, and you feel yourself just fall through the wall.
I say,
And the map changes. Funny that.
That is a coincidence. Is it the map's changed? Huh. What's going on here? Whereabouts am I first?
You are in the top left.
Top left.
It's literally there's a 1 in 20 chance that you were even going to get in here. It was literally it had to be in that 20. The way that things happened, and you've only gone and done it.
We've only gone and bloody done it, chip.
You've only gone and you fucked it up.
You were only supposed to roll a 19 or less.
How do
And you literally fall through. And can you roll me an initiative? But roll it at advantage.
Okay.
Because you're...
Let me zoom out slightly so chat can see properly. You still can't. I'll zoom in.
Yeah, sorry, I just love exorbitantly large maps, because adventure.
I'm going to move here so you can actually see me.
James, Facebook.
So, and another donation. What is going on tonight, guys? £5 from Irish Drive.
I'm just drowning in Irish Drive. Beautiful, assumedly Irish man.
Yeah.
The most Irish of Irish and our favourite man.
I think... does anyone have any objection with staying on slightly later than normal? Because,
I mean-
do an extra half hour tonight?
I'm happy to.
I can do it.
Yep, seeing as these donations are here. This is not a thing. If you perpetually donate, as much as we'd love it, we will not go on forever because I have family members that like sleep. But we will certainly.
Thank you
we're
so
not gonna-
much.
we're
Irish
gonna
Drive
rush
and
off.
Furch and
the
Hertz
bow
for
tie.
your...
Thank you all
See
very
what a tie
much.
does, guys?
Righto. Well, sorry, we've got the best attempt at understanding British people ever. From Brilliant, we've got righto, old blokes, cheeky bugger, cheerio.
I rolled a nat 1. Oh, I need to have advantage, so I'll roll again.
Yeah, that was lucky.
Yes. I'll put your name up there just a second, Irish Drive, whilst I roll this. Initiative 19, that's much
We've
better.
got a 19.
Right, rip.
Okay. So you're in combat. There's 4 sleeping goblins there. And they're just stirring. One of them just opens his eyes, looks at you, you look at him.
We connect.
You're in love now.
Wow.
That whole Cassie thing was just the build up to this one.
The true romance.
The true plot arc. This goblin.
Foreshadow.
What do you do?
I write in Irish Drive's name to the thing.
Goblin stabs you in the kidney.
Well, it's worth it for Irish Drive, you know?
It hurts, but I do it
I
for Irish
suppose
Drive.
when I do it for Irish Drive. We put Dank Maymay's back where he belongs. On a wall of honour. The £1 donation from Lil B Base God. Thank you. We don't have space for you, but we do.
That's
thank
alright.
you
It's
very
my
much.
friend. It's my friend Matt Besley. He doesn't deserve to be out there anyway. He's a
It doesn't
filthy-
matter,
He
apparently.
just wanted the phrase "Lil B Base God" to be on the donations page.
Okay, so
is your max HP actually 12, or did you not put it up?
it is 12. It was 7. Now it's 12.
Oh, sweet. Cool. So it's your turn.
Okay.
You die.
Well, after all that build up, do I have the benefits of a short rest so I can get my spell slots back, or nay? No, I
You
don't. Well, I don't
You
because
don't get.
I've been resting.
You haven't been
haven't
asleep at all, and
So-
it's a long rest to get.
I? So let me
spell slots back.
understand. So I've fallen through.
You went to. So you were standing by the thing, and you just went to lean on the wall, and you just passed through it.
Can I? So this wall here that I'm picking.
It's.
instance?
We'll say yeah. It's more this one, this here to the left.
Okay, yeah. It's just because chat can't see that one.
That's all right.
We'll just for
I
austerity's sake.
apologise. Yeah, for a minute's sake, we'll just say it's there. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to see if I can step through this wall.
Cool. You can.
Okay, so am I back in?
You're back in the room with everyone else.
Okay. I walk over to the guys who are sleeping and wake them up.
Cool. You are woken by Finbar. The pair of you.
I am immediately very, very aggressively awake.
Get up, get up, get up.
As always.
Darius, because you're an elf, you've been trancing. So you actually have your spell slots back because it's been roughly 4 hours, but the other 2 of you don't have any spell slots back because one of you's a
Do I
monk and the
get
other one
my key?
you haven't used any yet, so
I know.
you still got it. I haven't taken it from you in the
Still
night.
got it.
That's what I do. I'm gonna check and make sure my key's still there. Are they there? Honey, I've misplaced my key.
I check.
I get.
Galblishons
They're one of them is actually sleeping on you, and the other one's sleeping next to the fire.
Okay, I get you up and say, I just walked through the wall. And, I literally just walked through the wall.
Can
I
I
the two,
immediately check your
can the
breath
two,
for liquor.
can the two of you roll initiative, please?
Yeah. I used a couple of the corpses as like a blanket.
Cassie's corpse, you dug her up again.
Yeah. I'm Little Spoon.
You
to
just
the
want
two goblins.
you just want to feel wanted.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, that's fair enough, I understand.
13. I'm steadily losing initiative.
I say
Just
more
you're getting arthritic in your old age.
I say more goblins. There are more goblins on their way. Maybe. They're through the wall. I can't explain. Get up.
I'm up. I'm
And I
not
qu- and I
loaded.
Where's my book? And I quickly get my book out. Nice.
What are the initiative rolls then?
Nat 20 from
traits.
It's too hard.
Ishtuak.
Cool. So we're
I rolled a
going.
13.
We're going Ishtuak, Finbar, goblins, Darius. Exactly the same as before. Mine swap around goblins and Darius. Cool. Ishtuak, it's
do
your
I
turn.
get-
It's your
Do I
turn.
get my breath back?
What does it require? Short or long rest?
Sure.
So you've got it back. Cool. Yeah. You are back in business. You've just woken up. You've just kind of got yourself together, and you hear the not familiar, but you heard it earlier. You hear the of goblins chittering to each other from around the corner.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do what I did before. I'm gonna charge, and
Cool. This is their final positioning.
zap them when I do. I guess I'm gonna, yeah. I'm gonna charge to here, but on my way I'm gonna do the zap.
Yeah, so show where you are when you zap.
So you're going to take 3 attacks as you do this, because they all prepared attacks as they came through the wall. So
Do your breath first, mate, at
Yeah.
a distance, like if you're going to do it. Because,
Yeah, that's what I'd be doing. So yeah, I'll
Yeah.
yeah,
do it from here first.
Because
Cool. You'll hit
it
4 of
fires as a cone, doesn't it?
it fires as a
This one
straight
fires a
line, but
line.
you can fire it straight down the middle as far as I rule it. So you
Yeah.
can just go down center. No, help me. It was not a Murloc, despite all my impressions sounding vaguely
like that.
similar.
Hmm.
Yeah, you can hit 4 of them. So if I roll
I'll do
4,
that.
what's the save required?
11.
Is it wisdom or dexterity?
Dexterity.
One of them takes a hit, and the other take half. So if you roll 2d6,
Okay.
one's got a nat 20,
Wait,
so he's just going
2
to
of
take
them
no
got-
damage. No, they've got +2 each.
Oh, sweet.
So the
not bad.
7 turns into a 9. Sorry, I should have said that.
That's all right. Okay.
So just roll 2d6. The one who rolled a nat 20 is going to take no damage.
Makes sense.
So
What a great roll.
it'll be a 2 on this one. It'll be a 2 on this one. And it will be a 5 on this one. And I assume, like, you would have still moved in, yeah?
Yes.
Do you want to move yourself in then? I'll roll you your... What's your armor class?
15.
Cool, they all miss. They all, as you run around, they're just swinging. They've gone for the same school of training. They're actually the head of the Goblin Master of Arms for this little tribe that's going on here. They are yeah, they're pretty. The Master of Arms has actually got no arms or legs. He's just a torso and a head, and he's been
Nice.
teaching how to fight.
The master of stumps.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
It's your turn, Finbar.
What? No, it's not. I'm going to use
Oh,
my
hold on a
bonus
minute.
to
Oh,
punch.
you can use your bonus action.
Yeah, you
yes.
got bonus actions.
Hold on a minute, James. Did you just say he's got no arms or legs? Because I'm going to go out on a limb here.
No,
So he's
get
probably not
out.
very good.
Oh, Josh.
You're banned. Which one are you striking at?
I will strike at the first one. Actually, yeah, the one
Well, the one
the
first.
one right here.
Yeah, cool.
I turned the
Uh,
corner, and I guess he like took
You
me by
deal him,
surprise.
you
and
deal
I
him a nasty
punched
blow.
him.
What kind of nasty injury do you do him?
As he runs through and charges, he breaths the lightning, zapping through, and then he kind of jumps in the air and does a 1 foot leap off of the
off-
cavern here. And as he does so in the air, he just punches and lands right where he is now.
Nice.
And,
I like it. I like it a lot. So if that's that turn, then
And he gets
Finbar.
into crouching lizard stance.
Crouching lizard, hidden gecko.
Yes, exactly.
Right, so I'm going to
To make
move
left.
here, and I'm within range for my. Seeing as I have no spell slots, I'm gonna have to keep using my cantrip just to.
You're just swearing at people.
Just yeah, I'm just
Oh, dickhead!
cursing this.
That's,
You-
that's
you
how we
bl-
fight
you
in
bloody
England.
wanker.
It's just
Excuse me,
you
sir.
bloody bastard.
Excuse me, sir. Your hair looks
standing.
terrible today. It's absolutely awful.
They just die.
My word.
So
He needs to make
Fully
a
dark.
save for a
what's
13.
what's the DC?
13.
Cool. He'll take D4 damage then.
Okay, D4 damage. I'll roll that. And that is free, and he has
Cool.
disadvantage on his next
And he's going to have a lot of disadvantage because his brain's just melted out of his ears.
that is.
And he just cried a single tear. That's actually the one that you made eye contact with, and there's nothing more upsetting than goblin love being rejected. And he's cried a single tear, dropped to his knees, and just died.
Thank you for
It's just
following
not a good
Fiery
day to be
Juan.
infatuated with Finbar.
He loved me. He was Cassie.
So the goblins are rushing round.
Welcome to the adventure, Fiery Juan.
Welcome to one and all.
Yes.
Oh no, that just reminds me of a song you have to sing at main camp. The Welcome to Music School song. It only makes me want to die a little bit. So you're going to take 5 hits. I apologise.
Who's this? Oh, this is.
This is all at Ishtuak. What's your AC?
15.
that one hit
You
me?
take 1 hit. I believe
As I
it's
just
D6
dodge all
plus
of them.
2. I believe you take 3 damage.
I want to imagine he's doing the Matrix at this point. He's.
Yeah, he's just
Pretty much.
twirling around because these guys are so short. He's like jumping up and down on their heads.
Or I'm not doing anything in the
He's,
middle.
Yeah, he's just
terrible.
standing there.
They're just like,
What are you guys doing?
I don't know
There's
if
a
you're
lot
doing
of
dodge, so
twirling
it's just,
going but yeah, you take
It's like-
3 damage from a goblin shiving you in the ankle.
Oh, gosh darn.
But you take like a slash and it like hurts your scales a bit. But
First blood.
yeah, and it's well, I think first blood was the man melting.
Double
Goblin
kill.
melting. Darius, it's your turn.
Cool. Guess what I'm gonna do? Hail of Thorns, bugger it.
Cool.
We'll
So
do
we're
it
doing
then.
1 or 2 damage. So who are you going to
Where
fire
are you
at?
aiming this at? Yeah.
I'm going to fire at
You could ping.
the guy on the X here.
Cool.
Ah.
The guy standing on the corpse. Sweet.
Yes.
Roll your to hit.
This cave has
Is
been
he
an
standing
absolute
on
nightmare.
It's just death.
Fiery Juan says we had him at Goblin
Infinite.
tier. Glad to hear it.
I will attack.
14. You actually miss.
Wow, really?
They're AC 15 goblins. They're really high. It's really weird. They're really high AC because they're small and got good armor, but they've got like no hit points. You basically
Yeah,
one-shot them. They've got terrible max hit points.
I could just swear at them and they
Swear
die.
they melt. That's literally. You might as well just start swearing, mate. Yeah. So your arrow pings. It goes over his head, pings off the wall. But that's okay. These things happen. Top of the round then.
Okay.
Ishtuak?
Yeah.
Can I
so-
flurry of blows multiple targets?
Yep, you can fire by
Oh,
multiple
yeah.
targets. Does not specify that it has to be the same one, so you can just.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna
You
do
just-
that.
you just
I'm gonna
spin.
flurry of blows.
style.
That's for attacks, right?
Did you say Gangnam Style?
I said Wuju style. You can do 3 different attacks. 2 different people. Yeah.
Nice.
Which 3 are you going to attack? Is it going to? You can
Well,
do
as a
them one.
bonus, I get 2 extra.
Yeah, you get 2 extra, so you can do 1 and then 2 and then 3. So which one are you going to attack first?
Okay. I'm gonna attack.
That one. Cool. Roll yours to hit.
That guy followed by that guy, and then followed by the guy in front of me.
Sweet. Roll them one at a time then. First man. Ding ding ding.
Round 1.
Dun. Dun dun dun.
It's a montage.
He's gone.
Rising up,
He's in
putting back
orbit.
on the street. And
How-
then this one.
He's
Oh.
also in orbit.
Oh dear.
How about that one?
He's also
Oh
in.
dear.
Is he in orbit? The one there? He's also in orbit.
In orbit.
He's
He's
just
descended.
he's,
At this,
I am-
at this point, I just like put away my dagger and rapier. It's like, well, looks like he's got this one, Darius.
How do you eviscerate these men with your
And
fists?
then I'm gonna spend my last. Can I spend my last one and do dodge? No, it's a bonus. Never mind.
I mean, if you want to waste your point of key,
No.
and also yeah, you can't because it's a bonus action. You've already used it.
Yeah.
Finbar, are you gonna do it?
Like I say, I just kind of put away my sword and then just point a finger at the. I just raise my finger to this goblin here and do my spell. That's my insult. Is to 13.
What's the insult this time?
I just raise my finger to him and exasperation, and he dies.
D4 damage.
Oh, dear.
You can't actually kill him.
No, it's just
Sad. He
I rolled a
quakes.
three.
He quakes in his boots a little bit, but he's not particularly phased. Anything else?
No, I just kind of like
Cool. You take a hit,
okay.
Ishtuak.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
You take 5 damage from
My.
the goblin behind you. Just chips you again. They're just going for the ankles at this point. They're not. Their heart's not really in
They
it.
realized. Yeah.
They've realised what they're up against.
I like
MVP
this.
Ishtuak.
I like this Dragonborn. He can punch things.
He's literally just. He's like whack-a-mole champion of of Anesterion.
So
Bromodo dragons. So it's your turn, Darius. Yeah, he explodes. Whichever one you want. Can you make me a
One on the
dex? Can I have a dex saving throw, please, Ishtrak? Against DC 13, I think. Is that your?
We've made an absolutely deaf corridor for everyone.
What is
That's a
it?
success.
It's you're fine. So you take what was the damage originally? Because he's taking half, isn't he? Yeah, you take 1 piercing damage, Ishtuak, from the hail of thorns that just came out.
Mother.
Top of the round, then it's your turn.
Okay. I'm
What?
gonna
This
just.
poor
What
goblin.
death do you deal?
I'm gonna grab him and headbutt him, and then throw him. That'll be 2 attack.
Cool. Something tells me the first one will be enough.
Hopefully.
If the first one misses, you manage to grab him, but it doesn't actually do any damage, and he's kind of hitting at your wrist, and then you just headbutt him, and you end up like your face is like inside his torso. He's just gone.
I'm wearing it as a hat.
You're wearing him as that.
Upside down goblin.
So that's your scene pretty much. You've got the two of you are standing back, and Ishtuak is just standing there. He's
Ishtuak walks or struts back to where he was, and then he takes the corpses and he just cuddles and like goes back to bed. Just
Really?
like he's putting the blanket over him, and he's just like, "Wake me up when there's trouble."
I turn to Darius and say, I normally say the pen is mightier than the sword, but in this case, well,
I point at him and just say, this guy right here, and then I start walking away and say, where was this magical wall that isn't a wall?
follow me, and I lead him to the
Cool.
anti-cave chamber.
Do we get in?
Yep, you can pass straight in. I'll just switch the maps over for you.
Oh yeah. When he says, "Lead me to the wall," I hear that and go, "Oh yeah," and then I get up and walk off. I forgot about that part.
Yep, you guys are in.
Cool.
Cool. I want to search this place.
Yeah.
Cool.
Me too.
So where do you go? You don't bother about moving your character. Just tell me. Do you guys move as a
Everywhere.
group?
Literally, I'm going to methodically go everywhere.
So you find a lot of fried weird meat in this kind of area that you're in at the moment. If you're to proceed further down, do you go down this tunnel that you find?
Yeah, I guess so.
If there's a tunnel,
Cool.
yes.
Who's leading the way?
I'll lead the way. if
You
no
die.
one else is-
Reroll. Make a new character. Can you roll me a perception check, please?
By the way, Myth, do you do a Sean Connery voice?
I can.
Can you say the pen
I'll
is
take the
mightier?
penis mightier.
Can you say the pen is mightier than the sword?
The pen is mightier than the sword. The sword.
I forgot the sword.
The sword. Yes, yes. There you
Okay.
go, furry one.
You So you don't notice until too late, just as your foot is coming into contact with it, but you've just triggered a tripwire.
2,000
Can I roll
goblins
an
come
athletics
tumbling
test?
out.
2,000
to
goblins
literally-
fall upon your head.
Can I
Yep.
roll an
Yeah.
athletics test to
I'm
throw
not-
myself backwards?
Not an athletics, but you can roll me a dexterity saving throw as the rock that you you hear a rush of air coming from above you. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
God.
16.
Actually, I am going to go back to sleep. 'Cause I don't
Just-
have many
Okay.
points.
You just manage to jump out the way as this like rock just and it lands in front of you.
Is it blocking the way entirely?
No. It's not nearly big enough. It would have hurt. It might have killed you
Yeah.
like a bad day.
Fair
Which it certainly is.
It's definitely a bad day. Do you guys continue?
I mean, I guess we press forward after being more careful
Yeah.
this time.
Cool. So as you continue, are you guys just wandering down?
Yes, but being aware that there might be traps.
Yes, of course. So you come to this kind of last corner here before these two black rectangles, and you see light coming from this big room up ahead.
Okay.
Over here, for chat. These
It's
black
kind of
rectangles, and there's light up
flickering.
ahead here, is it?
Yeah, up ahead further through that room.
Okay.
There's a crossroads as well just before it that you can see.
These
Cool.
rectangle places, that
Yeah, those are yeah, there's a
passages
crossroads.
leading down.
I couldn't possibly tell you. You're not close enough to know yet.
Okay, yeah, no.
I would point to Ishtuak and sort of point to, I'll show you where on the map here,
Is this track with you?
where he was following.
Just to
us,
act turned
so-
around.
Yeah, he went back.
Oh, did you? Oh, right. Oh, I didn't hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's sound
He,
asleep.
he needs to bind some of his open wounds.
Finbar.
He got shivved. He's fought like 8 goblins, 9 goblins now even. 10 goblins in total.
Finbar. I point to here on, and I
Mhm.
sort of make a motion to to watch here.
Okay.
So basically, and I'll do the opposite and
Okay.
watch his back.
Cool. So when you get there, you guys see it's just a chasm. There's just 2 black openings down into the center of the earth as far as you can see.
Geronimo!
Yep. The Roland School of Adventuring. Just jump to your death. Yeah, you cannot see any discernible. You can't see the back of a far side wall across the chasm, and you can't see the floor. You can't see the ceiling. It's
Okay.
just an just nothingness.
Hey, Delinia. Good to see you, my friend.
Hey, Linear.
So this room up ahead, which light's going from, how much light does there appear to be emanating from?
It's about a fire. It's like a campfire.
Okay.
It's not horrendously bright, but it's certainly flickering. It's like it's illuminating the room.
I
Do you want to both roll me a perception?
yeah, I will hold my next sentence until I see what I roll. That is a 12.
Darius? Josh?
Yeah. Give me a sec. Perception.
Cool.
19.
You can hear speech coming from up ahead, but you can't make out what language.
Okay.
It sounds foreign to you. You actually, Darius, you'd recognise some of it being the weird tongue of goblinoid thing that you don't obviously don't speak goblinoid, but you recognise it.
Yeah,
as what
but
the
I'd
goblins-
recognise some of the sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Well, I turn to Darius and say, "More goblins.
Yeah.
Perhaps we should
Cool.
get the one that kills everything."
I am going to see if I can get closer without being detected.
Roll me a stealth.
I start walking backwards down the
That's-
corridor,
that's
assuming
always
that you're
good.
following me.
11.
Cool. I'm not gonna lie, this is a dumb idea.
That's why I wanted to go
Yeah,
back.
it's fine.
I'm just going to. I'll roll for one of the.
I've started to walk back down, backwards
Cool.
towards
Um,
Histoire. Back. Even.
where's the thing I'm looking for?
If you ever forget the name, just think of what lightning sounds like.
Yeah.
Ishtuitz. That's what he thinks.
Yeah. So where you get to? Can you put your character icon around the right place, please, Josh? And Finbar, I'll put you roughly where you've got to when it all kicks off.
Sure.
Not that it's going to kick off or anything.
That'd be ridiculous.
You're not quite there. You're probably
No,
about.
mate, I was just yeah, I was
Yeah,
literally
just
dropping it down.
just checking, and I will reveal what you see.
I'm back down here.
So as you enter this room, you see a number of. You see a big pile of shiny-looking stuff. You see what looks like a dwarf and two elves.
Cool.
Ooh.
So ping the dwarves and elves and goblins and stuff for chat.
So we have. I'm just going to put everything in the objects layer so we can actually use them properly. Layer
So
token.
is the chap with the hammer the dwarf here?
Yep, he is a dwarf as far as you can see.
And these two ladies being the elves?
I didn't know they were ladies.
Hey,
They look
could
like
be
ladies. They could be men. It's hard to tell
So
from
do
the
all elves.
They are not female as far as you can see, and there is a goblin, obviously being the green dude.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. The one of them just turns and sees you. This one here, this one on the right,
Oh my.
turns and you make eye contact, Darius.
The elf?
Yes.
Oh god.
Could you roll me initiative, please?
R.I.P.
And,
Shall I roll initiative as well?
Yes. And Ishtrak, can you roll me initiative, please?
Okay.
Just for if you ever wake up.
A 15.
Got a 6 from these boys.
16.
Nice.
So we're going Darius, Finbar. Thinking at the moment, Ishtrak, have we got your initiative? Your Inishtuak.
Nice.
What is it?
9, because I'm sleeping. Makes sense.
Cool, so we've got Darius, it's your turn. This guy's just turned and made dead eye contact with you. The other guy's
Aggressively, just.
he's literally
confused.
just turned and seen you, and that's when the initiative order starts.
Cool. As my bonus action, I'm going to cast Hail of Thorns, which is my last spell slot. 8 piercing damage on my next ranged attack that hits.
Cool. One thing I'm going to say, you don't have to target a person. For example, so because it's a 5 foot within everywhere, like everything within 5 foot, you can target it in the center of the fire.
Yeah, that's exactly
Things like
what I
that.
was
Yeah,
thinking.
I was just making sure that you were aware that you don't have to target a person for a thing like that. Unless
Yeah.
it's, I know it says next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon, but the spell effect just
Oh.
doesn't. No, the spell effect makes sense though. That if it's just sprouting thorns in an explosion,
Yeah.
that's fine. You can just do it. It's boring otherwise. Fuck it. We'll have crazy good time fun.
Yeah, and I can say they catch fire on an 8. That's quite good damage. I'm going to say they catch fire. So
Sweet.
They don't have to do fire damage, but yeah.
Sweet. So I'll roll 2 dexterity saving throws for these two.
Can I? I can't really.
So that'll be 1 fail, 1 success. So one will take 4. And one will take 8. And then the goblin. His, I believe, will be a +3, but what's that?
Me and Myth are just dispensing banter in chat.
Oh dear, what kind of banter?
Cheeky banter with the lads.
Obviously. We've got a fail from this guy, so he will also take 8 damage.
Delinear too kind.
And this dwarf... Fucking monster manual is going to be the death of me. We have... He's got no dex modifier. He passes, so he'll take 4.
What is the dex modifier they have to pass?
13, because that's your spell save DC as far as I'm aware.
I was just thinking, like, how do I know what that is? Because it's worth knowing.
Well, you asked me how to calculate it earlier, and I told you it's in your thing. So I've just been running on the assumption that it's 13. I'll have a look. It's your it's wisdom, I think. Wisdom mod plus. Let's have a look. It's wisdom mod plus proficiency bonus plus 10. So yes, your wisdom mod is actually 0, so it's actually 12. It's your spell save DC.
Okay.
So yeah, it makes no difference here. But it's worth noting for future reference. There we go. So there's been an explosion of flaming thorns. Darius, Ishtrak, nope, the other one.
Bin
The
bar.
bard.
There we
Bin
go.
That's the one.
Okay, so I am actually all the way down here.
I'm here, by the way. I fired and ran.
Okay.
How did you... Right, one, two... Oh yeah, cool. You can do that.
Explosion?
That's all the way back up here to get a strike, isn't it?
Yep.
That's
You
okay,
can-
I can dash. 7, 8, 9, and 10.
I thought you could move 30 as a human.
30 feet maybe, I think that's maybe 10 squares.
Yeah, you can... No, 12 squares.
Oh,
You
okay,
can do
so I
another...
got
You can do another 2.
Here we go. Yeah, no, you're right, move is 6, not 5. Cool, so that's my turn.
Sweet. Ishtrak, you're asleep.
Do you suddenly
Please.
wake up?
Nope.
Oh, that's a shame. Let's come wake you up.
Well,
No, you would be
Yeah, I mean,
sleeping.
he's got-
That's fair enough.
I need to
Um,
try
so-
to rest as much as I
I have
can.
no reason to wake up.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
You hear hurried chatter. And these two... you see the goblin and the 2 elf-looking things. They are pursuing you, and you hear the snap of a drawstring releasing, and then the snap of another.
The snap of your
Drawstring.
neck breaking.
The snap of your face caving in, because you've been abandoned by your party.
Sounds like Cassie.
It's Cassie. It's Cassie's back from the dead.
Cassie is now raised by necromancy.
What's your spell save DC? Not your spell save DC. Your armor class.
It is 14.
That's 2 hits.
Ouch.
14 damage.
14 damage.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Okay.
You just got shot by 2 crossbows.
Oh, okay.
2. Yeah, you just got hit by 2 crossbow bolts, one under each collarbone. What's your hit points remaining?
I had 19, so...
Of course, you got 5 left. You're having a bad time. If only you had that cursed sword, that would help you out immensely.
It really wouldn't.
Silence. I decree it. And then the goblin chieftain. You would assume it's a goblin chieftain because he's a big fucking goblin. And he wasn't eating his own excrement, which is usually the level of intelligence that you go for your
That's how
leadership.
you tell.
That's how you tell that they're the leader. So we'll go to his stats, see what weapons he's
Is
got.
he dwarf dead? Did I miss that?
Yeah, he's not in your line of sight at the
Okay.
moment. Especially not you, you bloody coward.
Yeah, no, just wondering for change. Just to let
Yep,
you know.
no one can see him at the moment.
Right, yeah, it was for chat. Okay.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
It
yeah.
hurts, but I did.
It hurts, but I didn't always do it for chat.
Yep, you see a javelin coming towards you in the darkness. It misses you. And he ends up about there. It's your turn. Whoever's top of the round.
I believe Ishtar.
It's Darius. It's
Darius.
Darius.
or myself, even. Yeah.
It's Darius.
Darius and Emelian.
Darius Finn by Ishtrak.
I'm going to shoot the goblin chieftain.
Cool. Just plain old arrow.
Yep. And bloody thing.
You bloody wanker. 15.
Cool, that's a hit.
Cool.
Do 7 piercing damage.
Who's shooting against the goblin, dude?
Yep. So he takes 7 piercing damage. You shoot him. Right in the
I can move
right
7,
in the
can't I?
yes, as an elf.
Yeah.
Okay.
Finbar, you can make it to the edge of the cave into the other bit if you
Okay.
so
Yeah,
desire.
I will go into the other cave to.
And I will allow you to wake Ishtuak with a bonus action of just shouting,
Okay.
"Oi, twat end!"
I shout, Ishtuak, awaken! You have more men to kill.
Okay.
As he pushes the dying warm
Pile of
body
corpses.
off of them. Well, now they're growing cold, so he's
Delicious,
doesn't eat them
delicious corpse.
Okay.
So
That's
Ishtuak,
my turn. Yeah.
Ishtuak, you can probably, if you're just going straight gunning for it, you can probably get to about here on your turn.
Sure.
Making it the turn of the enemies.
Okay.
Wasn't a short rest, was it?
No.
Probably wasn't a couple of hours. Chad is talking about goblin excrement now. That's what we like to hear.
Are you joking? With
They're
that
da-
movement?
They're dashing.
Oh,
my
okay.
God.
They're not attacking
that-
now. They've just sprinted around the corner and they're just like, oh hey.
So which ones are injured? To remind us.
They've all taken damage of some sort.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
They're all
Yeah.
injured at a different level. His AoE did a decent amount of damage.
Cool.
Actually, this is meant to be quite a hard fight. Can you roll me a perception, Darius?
There's a dwarf on top of you.
Dwarf inside you.
Ooh.
We went there. Okay.
8. Yep, I'm blind.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Bear with me just a moment. There we go. Just messing around with the GM layer, don't mind me.
Don't worry about that. Everything is under control.
Do remain indoors. Yeah. It's your turn, Darius.
Cool. I'm going to dash here. I do take one. Do I take a...
You'll take... First of all, the goblin will give you an attack opportunity.
Yep.
Note that I say first of all.
What could possibly go wrong after this?
That hits your armor class, I assume.
Yep.
You've got 1 hit point left.
Yep.
Damn.
And the... you'll actually... Wait, bear with me a second. At the very least, you're going to feel a rush of very fast-moving air.
As you step
Well,
on
they
the
can't-
trap and
they
kill
can't
yourself.
attack me because they've...
Define they.
The elves. I'm presuming.
It's a good thing they're not attacking you. That'll be a nat 20. Oh, it can't do your max HP again, so you've just been knocked unconscious. You don't know by what. You plonk yourself.
Rip Darius. Oh dear.
If you plonk yourself back,
Golly.
What do you mean? What, back there?
yeah, you just got absolutely cunted, mate. You're let out cold.
Language, please.
Apologies. There's no other word for it. Yeah, you are. You've just dropped. You got taken out in the legs, and you hit the wall on the way down. You are out for the count. It's your turn, Finbar.
I don't see this happen, presumably.
No,
I hear fighting.
you're just here fighting. Yes.
Well, I'm guessing Istrak is going into the fight. I also do.
So far.
5, 6, and then I'm not in a great hurry to go all the way down there, to be honest. Let me see what spells I have, see if I can... I don't have any spell slots left, that's the only problem, so I can only cast
viciously
once.
mock everyone.
I could just mock everyone, that's the only thing I can mock you if you want.
Mock you
okay.
something fierce. Josh, can you stop leaning away, please? It keeps
Yeah, it does.
making your mic do static. I don't understand why from a technological point of view, but it does.
Right, I'll use the rest of my dash to move here.
Hashtag pray for Darius, everyone. It's your turn, Istrak.
Okay. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move. Can I can't move and then withhold an action, right?
You can move and then hold an action. You can't dash and then hold an action.
Yeah. All right. I'll move and hold.
Cool. What's this thing's movement? Okay. Roll me a perception.
Who's this? Ishtar.
Istrak?
Both. No, just Istrak. Because you can't. You're not in line of sight. Hello.
They're a dwarf. Oh dear. Don't die on me, Skype. Oh. No.
Okay.
Oh, Skype is back. We dropped you for a minute there, guys.
Did we?
Yeah. What happened?
So we had the dwarf has reappeared.
Ah. Sorry about that stream.
Josh, please no Lenarini.
Okay. So
Yeah, so you can use your withheld action, but you can't use your flurry of blows because it's not your turn. You can just use you've just used your one withheld action, so you can make one attack.
ooh.
Actually, Josh, do you know Will? Do you know if you can withhold a bonus action if you've got a bonus action thing?
No, but I just make a call on it from...
Balls to it. Yeah, you can do it. Do your flurry of blows.
Okay.
Yep, that's one hit.
Oh boy. I'm gonna die.
Are those those are your 3 attacks? This guy's like out cold. You've just beaten this man senseless.
Nice.
Yeah, you've just like there's the clang. Even you hear this, Darius, and you're like you're unconscious, but even you hear the clang of the just into this guy. He's wearing like full splint mail, and he's just had his helmet like fully caved in by a bare hand.
And then I scream.
Darius, yeah. What does that sound like? Oh my god, that's terrifying. Yeah, if you would
I try and write down that noise in my book.
Cool, that's
I need to sample that.
Yeah.
Mark 1 success. Finbar, your turn.
Inspire?
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Right. 2, 3. Am I in range from here? That's the question. Do I need to get any closer? No, I don't. Right.
Vicious mock.
This man will be viciously mocked.
I want to hear a serious mocking right here.
I want to like beat my drum at him a little bit.
That's it.
Yeah, no, I want to beat my drum at him a little bit and say, "Try repeating that, you fool!" Like it was like a complex drum beat.
It
A little bit of jungle.
he just looks at you like, "You what, mate?" and cracks on.
Okay. Therefore, that's in my turn. So it's whoever's turn is next.
It's Ishtrak.
Oh boy. This is iffy.
One of the goblin and one of the elves both look very injured.
Good. Only I could insult them some more.
Which ones? Which ones? Sorry.
The 2 on the left.
Okay. I'm gonna try to move through them and attack each of them once.
Cool. So if you move to the first one, make your first attack. So this will be the goblin. Is this your second point of key? Cool, yeah,
Yes.
he's done. He's out. he's asleep.
Nice.
Next.
I say, keep going. There you
Step
go.
into him, I think.
This is the encouragement.
There you have it. Yes, another slap to the face. That'll do it.
He's still,
Ah.
he's still standing.
Okay.
You've still got one more attack though, I think. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
How many points of key do you have?
This is it.
Is this the only... Yeah, cool.
Key.
Yeah, he's down. Key. He's also down. There's this one drow left. He moves forward.
I scream again.
Does an 18 beat your armor class?
Yes.
Cool. Let's find out its damage. Find out by what sorcery is going to murder you.
Good. Probably.
Don't worry, if you go down, Finbar, I'll just 1v1 him
Take 8 damage.
Okay.
on Rust.
Only on Rust, not here.
Nowhere else. We need to go to Rust.
Top of the round.
He-
Darius, saving throw.
You see Ishtuak fall asleep.
Does he go down?
Yep, he goes down.
Battle of the Titans, Inc.
Here we go, boys.
Cool, let's mark another
The
success.
battle
Darius.
of insults.
Go for it, go for it. So this is I think it just vicious mockery.
Yeah, I guess so. Is she the injured one, or is she he the injured one, or is he not the one that looked injured?
You can't really tell.
Okay.
I didn't recover any hit points from that slight rest, right?
No.
Yeah. I'm done.
And your mockery, she just looks blankly at you. And
Okay.
he it is a he. You've just
Oh, actually, I'm at 0. That's still yeah.
you're still down, unless you were a half full.
Bye, Nix. Good to see you around. We'll be back on Monday, Nix, so we'll see you then soon.
Bye, Nix.
See you, Nix.
Nix, we love you. Yeah, so I'll cast my Vicious Mockery.
Yeah, she's saved.
She's saved.
He's
Okay.
he
saved.
he saved. He saved.
I need to find a way to be able to use my inspiration.
Attack roll.
Yeah, I mean, I could do that, I suppose.
Holy.
See you soon, Rachel.
What damage did you hit me with?
Like 8. 8.
8. What kind?
Piercing.
Okay.
So that 22 beats your armor class.
No.
I see. What hit points are you currently on?
12.
Well, it's not going to one hit you. You lose 5 hit points as a crossbow bolt slams into your thigh.
Okay, I'm on 7. Well, boys.
As this elf moves closer to you, you can see 2 things. One, she's starting to look a bit injured. Secondly, she's doesn't look like most elves. She's quite a lot darker skinned than most. She's
I
got
like
very
how she was a he. and
Yeah,
now
it's-
it's again.
she's just an androgynous elf.
I mean an
Just
elf.
out of curiosity, which one of you bastards just banned me in the chat for no reason?
You said you said hashtag praise Darius and only hashtag praise Mordok is loud. You're just timed out for a minute or two.
You did.
Oh, we've
Okay.
just lost your webcam there. There you go, mate.
I'm back. Yeah, I don't have
We've got a saving throw from Darius, please.
You don't need to send your webcams back on. For some reason they've just turned off.
It's the 4-hour mark.
That'll do it.
Yeah, can we have a saving throw from Darius, please?
Yes. What kind of saving throw?
Failure.
Mark of failure.
Wait, what's going me?
Finbar.
Thank you for following, Shanksya. Hi, thanks ya.
Wow.
I know, it's gotten to that point. Right, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna rapier. Him, even.
It.
I do have inspiration.
Cool.
Did
Am I
did
back yet?
roll?
Am I in? Is my camera back?
Hasn't come through just yet.
Waiting.
Oh, it's got some unexpected errors have come up. Therefore, I need to roll 1d20 plus my dex modifier of
Plus your
plus
proficiency.
proficiency
bonus.
is plus 4. 1d20 plus 4. 12, and I do have inspiration, so I see if I
you've-
want to use it.
You've hit.
Oh, I
you've
have
hit.
it.
I'm gonna try to join the call. I guess I'm gonna.
You
exit
are,
and come
you
back.
are back in my
You're in.
thing.
Oh, I'm back.
You're back, my friend. Don't worry.
Okay.
Cool. Roll your damage.
It's 1d8.
Is-
plus-
Oh, there it is.
D6 plus Dex for a rapier, I think.
I think it might be a d8.
Yeah, it is D8.
1d8 plus 2 is what I'm rolling. She takes 7 damage.
And you. How do you kill her?
I slice off her head.
With a rapier.
Yep. I proper get it in
rapier.
there.
This is gonna be
With
weird.
just the tip of
Just
the
the tip.
rapier.
Just the tip, man. That's how I roll.
Okay. Ishtrak, roll a death saving throw.
I'd love to.
Yeah, it's
Straight D20.
fairly androgynous elf.
Straight D20.
Plus your. No, just straight D20.
Good.
Mark 1 failure. Darius, it's your turn. That's a success. Roll a d4.
Give me 1 sec.
Even as Darius, he's down all the way down here.
He got trampled. He got killed by an invisible dwarf.
Not something you can say happens every day.
Cool. You'll be awake in 2 hours. Finbar, it's your turn.
Okay, so I will attempt to heal.
Josh,
Ishtar
please stop leaning places. Cool.
with my
medicine.
medicine. Yes, which I will go and find. I don't think it's particularly high, so I don't promise anything, Ishtar, but you are good at killing people, so we'll help you. That is a 12.
Cool. You stabilize Ishtrak. Ishtrak,
Yay.
you will be awake in d4 hours. Roll that
Yay.
d4. Finbar, what do you do for at least 2 hours?
I'm gonna loot all the corpses here.
1 hour.
Be awake in an hour. Okay, let's do some loot rolls. I think we're going to kind of condense this into the end now.
Or can I go over
because-
to the big horde thing over
Oh
there as
yes, oh yes. I'm going to condense it into one loot roll.
well? Yeah, that's cool.
Because there's a load of cool shit to be had. So I'll just go through to the random loot table. Treasure. Josh, please stop leaning.
Can you please learn?
Oh, was that
Just-
leaning? I turned my head.
That's
Yeah,
not
that
permitted. It's
Seems to
against
do
the-
it.
Okay. First of all, can you roll me 66 times 100, please?
6d6, and that is 2,600, I guess.
Cool. That's you got that many copper.
Huzzah!
Roll 3d6 times 100.
2,600 cover. What was that roll? Sorry.
3d6 times 100.
3d6.
You have the
1,100.
pockets for that?
You've that many silver.
Okay.
And 2d6 times 10.
And roll 2d6. That's 100.
Cool. That's how many gold pieces there are.
Cool.
So how do you accumulate all this gold?
I stuff it into my pockets as
Jesus
these guys wake up. I'm like, hey guys.
Okay, roll me a d100.
Why are your pants on the ground?
Oh, no reason.
Oh. No reason.
65.
Well, I've actually seen all the gold.
Okay,
So-
roll me a. So first of all, roll me 2d6.
Okay. 5.
Cool. You get 5 gems worth 50 gold pieces, worth 10 gold pieces each. And roll me a d4. There's a lot of fucking lit here. I apologise.
1d4 is free.
Yeah, how dare you give us a lot of loot?
Cool. So if you can roll me 3d100, please. This is the last roll, I promise. Maybe. It's probably the last roll.
That is 14 and 83 and 81 to make 170.
So you find a potion of greater healing. What was the? So that was the 14. What's the next one?
83.
83.
You find a filter of love again.
Oh my god, I need that one. That has to be
81.
Finbar's.
The next one.
81.
81. Elemental gem. So we know what a healing potion does. The filter of love basically makes people fall in love with you for a bit.
As if I need that.
Yeah, come on.
I should probably give this one another go, actually, 'cause they might actually need that.
Well, Shenda's already got one. And the elemental gem, after a while you'd work out this gem contains a mote of elemental energy. When you use an action to break the gem, an elemental is summoned. It's a emerald. An elemental is summoned as if you'd cast the conjure elemental spell and the gem's magic is lost. The type of gem determines the elemental summoned. So it's an emerald. If you look inside, you can see a tiny, tiny water elemental in there. It just looks like a droplet of water, but it's sentient. So you guys, assuming you're all awake,
I wake them up and I have bags of gold in my hands, and then I toss them their share.
cool, you split it equally 3 ways.
Yeah, I keep the gems to myself.
So
Sweet. What about the items?
I say I keep the heal and the gems in my pocket, but I say this is a filter of love. I figured one of you two might need it, seeing as I obviously don't.
a filter is it just a
It's like a potion, basically.
okay, yeah.
I take it.
Cool. Darius has got it. Yeah, other than that, you just find like the general miscellaneous crap off the people has been kind of folded into it. So you guys kind of realize that the end of the session is here. You need to make your way back to town because we're gonna have a different cast next week. How are you gonna try and bring the Galgatrons with you?
Yeah. I imagine we would.
Cool. Roll me an animal handling, Darius, I guess, or is anyone else gonna try and bring them too?
I'll try and bring him too.
Cool. Darius, roll me an animal handling first. Darius, you're kind of struggling. Finbar, you better roll well.
I do have inspiration still, so 13.
Oh yeah.
So you get these Galgatrons about halfway back, and
The storm hits.
the storm hits and they bolt and take off,
Okay. Fair enough.
and they are gone.
Alright.
Obviously, I would do that more elaborately, but it's the end of the session.
Yeah, let's fly away.
If you guys could all mark that you've all reached level 3,
Yep, level 3. Excellent. Well done, chaps.
and yeah, that will be the end of the session. We'll go over what you guys do in your downtime. Thank you, obviously, for coming, Mythomatic. Thank you for so
Thank
many
you.
viewers. We had
Yeah.
40 viewers at one point. Which is
So
Thank you guys so much.
many followers and donations today. That's incredibly generous of you all. What a lovely
many-
chat. What a lovely chat we have.
It was really good. I
Yeah.
really enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed it too.
Yeah, we're going to be back on Monday for the Broken Kingdom campaign,
Broken
which
Kingdom.
will the Broken Kingdom. The kingdoms are so broken. We've got to put them back together. Yes, for our main
Wow.
campaign with our usual cast of characters, they will be back once again. If you just joined today, then you should go check out. We've got some YouTube videos. We've got a podcast of these stuff. We've got the VODs. Of our previous sessions, so you can watch them. And of course, every Thursday we'll be back with the Isles of Anesterion campaign with a guest on. And thank you, Filthy Casual 06. You are a filthy casual, but we love you still so much. Thank you for following. Everyone who has followed today, and Furge for donating, and Hertz for donating, and Irish Drive for donating. We now have. Oh, and thank you for following Baz Ratty.
We're at 150.
150
Just
followers.
Everybody here. Oh, you guys have 150? Great, that's awesome.
We've done so well. Thank you very much.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, I had a great fun time. And Angry Kobold DM is following now as well.
Look,
Just
guys, stop following, please.
Okay, come on, it's too much, guys. It's just
Yeah, guys, stop following them and then go to me and follow
Yeah,
me. Come on.
go
Yeah,
to
Mythomatic, would you
Mythomatic's
like to
channel.
Plug yourself.
Yeah.
Yourself like hell.
All right. So, all right, fine. I just
Oh,
talk
go on.
about myself. But yeah, guys, if you like steampunk, if you like gears, if you like funny, witty banter from yours truly, if you like bow ties and mustaches, stop on over at Mythomatic, twitch.mythomatic,
I like these.
twitch.tv.mythomatic/mythomatic. I'm awful at plugging my first time. So yeah, and I do a lot of D&D. I do D&D on Mondays. I have an open space on Wednesday to do D&D. That's where I'll be doing my Lore Forge, which will be playing with the viewers. I want to play 3 to 5 players per session. First one's free. Second one is a suggested donation. But yes, if you want to come by and play, if you want to play on video with a lot of people that you've never met before, you want to make some buddies, come along. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to my channel, check me out. If you don't
Give
like
him
me,
a
you don't
follow.
like me.
Give him a follow from us because he's a great guy, and we've got more things
Yes.
down in
And
the
I'm
pipeline.
Sure, I'm sure
And
he'll
down
be.
the pipeline, I do want to get more games going. I want to get a sci-fi game going. And I want to get some guys from here into that cast as well, and I think it'd be a lot of fun. So yeah, if you guys are interested, please definitely do not hesitate to follow.
Yeah.
That's why.
In a few weeks, hopefully I'll have finished the website. I am working on it currently, but I've had a lot of exams on, so the website will be up soon for us all to enjoy. Is there anything else we should mention, everyone?
If you want to play D&D, go to Stillborn. If you want to buy roleplay stuff, go to DriveThruRPG. If you want to email, go to encounterqa@gmail.com. If you want to send us naked photos, don't, because it's weird.
But we will accept them.
We will accept them. And
Begrudgingly.
moving on.
We have Twitter as well, at
That's
EncounterRP.
fair.
There we go.
But yeah, that's about it. Thank you for coming, guys. I guess we'll see you on Monday. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the donations. We love you all.
Oh,
Thanks,
and
everyone.
quick plug for D-Linear. Go follow him. He's great.
Yeah, do him as
Yeah.
well.
He's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. There we go.
And
Thank you for watching,
Hashtag
guys.
praise Multiplier.
check out my Bebo.
So we'll see you once again at 9 p.m. GMT, 4 p.m. EST, Mondays and Thursdays every week. Thank you for watching Encounter Roleplay, guys. We have had a great time. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.